Now, it's been reported this week that Meghan has sent apparently a peace offering to the King in the form of her As Ever products. Is that right?
Well, I saw this story, and to be honest, I can't quite believe it. I haven't been able to verify it myself, and I think that'd be extraordinary because look at the relations of the two families. I mean, it's not got any
Mm.
better in recent months. I think the heat has been taken out of the relations because of obviously Harry and Meghan had the propensity to be going on TV shows, talking to Oprah Winfrey, of course, the Netflix series, Harry's book. I could go on and on, couldn't I? But in terms
Mm.
of your peace offerings, I don't think we're there yet. I mean, you look at Harry has been in the UK several times over the last 14 months and hasn't even seen his father. I mean, that is absolutely extraordinary. He was here for his recent court case just a couple of weeks ago against the British government to do with his security and still didn't get to see the king. So I'm not sure a hamper full of jam and biscuits and crepes will smooth over relations just at this point.
No, I think it probably needs a little bit more. But you did mention Harry's book, and another big claim in the media this week is that Harry's considering a sequel to his memoir, Spare, focusing on his legal battle for security and having a crack at the royal family for not helping him. Is there anything in this?
Well, I certainly understand that he, isn't happy that his father hasn't got involved. Of course, it's a absolutely extraordinary situation that Harry is taking to court His Majesty's government. I mean, the government that's under his father's name. It's a truly extraordinary set of events. However, whether Harry wins this appeal remains to be seen. I imagine we'll find out in the next few weeks. But he's not letting up, and he said himself that he had enough material for 2 books when he was writing Spare. So it is always this sort of sword of Damocles hanging over the royal family and the palaces. Will he sort of put pen to paper again? You know, the first book was widely received. It was a bestseller. You know, and Harry and Meghan still do need to earn a lot of money. So if he has that in his back pocket, I think it's still something that he could use in the future. Or does he value greater relations with his family? If his father, is still continuing cancer treatment and he's still falling out with his brother, it does seem a bit of a shame sometimes that they've let all this time go without repairing stuff.
Indeed. And still on the security front, although in slightly a different vein, we understand there are new flight restrictions over Sandringham. What's the story here?
Well, this is very interesting because it came on the back of President Zelensky of Ukraine's visit to the King at Sandringham, his country estate in Norfolk, and there was some drones flying overhead. And you would assume that royal palaces or royal residences would have these no-flight zones, but Sandringham definitely didn't. So, in order to stop that from happening in the past, there has essentially been a no-fly zone put into place. It was requested just a few days after President Zelensky visited the King last month. It came into force on March the 10th. So it will be essentially no planes, no drones, nobody flying any light aircraft over the palaces as a security issue. And you can imagine why that has been put in place.
Absolutely, and very timely. Russell Myers, thank you so much.